Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we are doing the Buatsi versus the Buatsi versus Richards is on video. So this is going to be, it's just the announcement that Joshua Buatsi, the undefeated prospect on the rise in the light heavyweight division, 175 pounds, is taking on former world title challenger Craig Richards. They are going to main event a DAZN card from the United Kingdom on Saturday, May 21st. And unless you're a full-on, United Kingdom fight supporter, this fight might not be significant to you, but I'll tell you why it should be for everybody. Because whether you believe me or not, when you should, this is a fight that is in the Canelo sweepstakes. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, what do you mean? Well, first off, the fight itself is basically to see how good Joshua Buatsi really is. He's 15-0 with 13 knockouts, but he has not been tested really. But he's a hot prospect at light heavyweight on the rise that a lot of people want to see fight for, a world title at some point. Eddie Hearn's been pushing him a lot, and he looks like he's the real deal, but he needs to get tested. And Craig Richards is a good gatekeeper type stepping stone guy to test him. Richards has been in the ring against light heavyweight champion Dimitri Bivol. He got shut down back in 2019, one-sided decision loss. Actually, no, they fought in early last year. I apologize. And he got shut down in that fight. But, he's not a terrible light heavyweight. He's good enough to kind of keep you honest. And we're going to see what this guy is made of in his next, if he can really test Joshua Buatsi. But the reason why this fight is, again, in the Canelo sweepstakes is because Canelo agreed to a third fight with the DAZN contract, which is going to see, we know the first two fights. The first one is Dimitri Bivol for the light heavyweight title on May 7th. The second is most likely the Triple G trilogy fight in September. Well, Canelo wants to fight in December as well. And there's talks about him possibly fighting in the United Kingdom for his first time, or him fighting in Mexico. And if it's the United Kingdom, the winner of Buatsi and Richards has been mentioned. People are going to say, well, why? Richards is, a stepping stone guy, and Buatsi is an undefeated kind of guy who hasn't proven himself yet. Well, Canelo, the fact that he's willing to fight a third time in a year when most fighters don't fight, barely fight twice, to be the pound for pound king and fighting 3 times in 1 year shows the resolve that he has and also the desire to fight, and he's getting paid to do it. So do you really think after 2 threatening fights against Bivol and Triple G Gennady Golovkin that Canelo really wants to go and risk himself in against a top tier fighter when he's only got basically 3 months, if that, to promote the fight? Not likely. Canelo's smarter than that. Canelo, I wouldn't be surprised if he takes on a guy like Joshua Buatsi, an undefeated rising prospect in the United Kingdom, fight a United Kingdom fighter, and then set up the big fights for May and September like he always does. So that's why I think this fight is possible, with Joshua Buatsi especially, because Buatsi's the favorite. I really wouldn't be surprised if we're seeing Canelo Alvarez versus the 16-0 Joshua Buatsi, but he's got to get through Craig Richards first on May 21st for that to even be possible. So, definitely pay attention to this fight so you can see how good or bad Joshua Buatsi is, or if the veteran Craig Richards can pull off the upset and defeat him. But it's going to be an interesting matchup right here on May 21st. Joshua Buatsi, the undefeated prospect on the rise, versus Craig Richards. Buatsi versus Richards is on, again, Saturday, May 21st on DAZN from the United Kingdom. I'm not going to do a breakdown video on this. I will just give my prediction the week of the fight. But I hope you enjoyed this video, this preview. Again, if you like my videos, smash the like button and subscribe. I really would appreciate either one. Show me some love, leave a comment. But That's it. That's what I got. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.